Alright, back again, Luke here, and today we've got the old Xbox, and I figured we could put in this game here, Dead Man's Hand. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. This game, for the most part, is pretty self-explanatory, so I think what we'll do is just hit the old power here and let the game explain itself. But if you're someone who's into first-person shooters, I think you'll enjoy this one for sure if you haven't had a chance to play it. The loading times in here are a little bit long, but it's a bit to be expected. Some interesting parts of the game. You can actually play a bit of poker throughout the game to get different items. And here's our opening here, so let's see if we can move this back just a little bit more, give ourselves a little bit more of a view. And you can basically just do single player, or you can do system link, which is kind of nice if you have other players, or you also have multiple copies of the game itself. It can be a lot of fun to do some multiplayer gaming with this one. And you can play up to 8 players if you do it online with online players. So let's kind of go through here and start it up. Unfortunately, I don't think you can go on Xbox Live with it anymore, but let's create a new one just for fun, and we'll just use player 1. That way you can see the intro and the whole story here, and let's give it a go. Here you can see this is the intro. This is basically the mission map select screen where you can start from a specific spot. Right now we don't have any other places open, so you can't choose it, but it'll tell you the story on the side, what happened. You just by using the left analog stick, pressing down and up, you can check the story itself. But during the loading screen, it'll actually show you as well what the story is. On the right side, if you press the analog stick right, you can actually change the difficulty, easy, normal, or hard. So we'll just put it on normal difficulty and then start it up here. Ready. So you can see the storyline at the bottom there. But it's pretty cool. The whole game is, you know, set in the Old West, and I really like the feel of it.
We called ourselves the Nine, and we shook the pillars of heaven when we rode. We were led by a cold-blooded killer named Tennessee Vic, and together we cut a path of blood and destruction across the territory. We took what we wanted and didn't let the laws of man or God stand in our way. I was just 18 when Vic asked me to join the gang. I had been on the trail scouting a while and earned a reputation for hitting everything I shot at. He filled my head with visions of fame and gold and a chance to make a name for myself as a gunslinger. The rest of the gang wasn't so naive. They liked the money, but they liked the killing even more. They thrived on fear and blood, the blood of lawmen, the blood of women, and even the blood of children. That's when I decided I wanted out, but the gang had other ideas.
Tejon, grab the loot so we can clear out before the law shows up.
I didn't sign up to murder women and kids, Vic.
What did you sign up for, Tejon? No point being good with a gun if you don't shoot whatever gets in your way. Wouldn't you say, Zeke? Those who stray must sometimes be cut from the flock.
I told you the kid was a liability, Vic. He's got good eyes, but a bad stomach. I think it's time we write him off.
You load the money onto the wagon. I'll take care of this.
Vic, wait! You can't do this!
Kid, my gang plays to win. And you can't keep straight cards in a loaded deck. Looks like you just drew the dead man's hand.
It looks like this one is still alive, General Blanco.
The wild animals are drawn to gold like flies. Cage him in one of my cells. He will howl his secrets or I will let him rot.
So a pretty cool little intro there. And here's where you can get used to the controls. Right now the controls are just normal. For myself, I like the inverted ones, so we'll hit start here and go down to settings and go down to controller settings, and we're going to change the inversion on, and then we'll just go back. And
it will be a very good day for us, my friend, and a very bad day for some others. Soon my compadres will arrive, and we will be free to strike out at those who betrayed us.
Hey, your village is missing the idiot.
Go, mi amigo. We will free the other prisoners, and I will meet you outside with some weapons.
Corra! Stay home!
so by pressing the B button here, you can open up different doors. You can also push stuff at the beginning. You really don't have much of an option here at the beginning here. You're just trying to escape. You can't really go out in there and do any fighting or anything like that. You're just trying to get basically out of this area here. And this is a way of training. It doesn't tell you exactly what button you have to press in order to do the stuff, but it's not too difficult at all. Press the A button to jump. And then to crouch, you have to push in the left joystick. You have to press it in. And then to get back up, you press it again. A pretty easy tutorial for the most part.
Come, my friend. I have weapons for you. Feels good, eh? Go find some targets to practice your aim while I find my people. I'll rejoin you soon.
See, here's some targets here. And you get points for doing multiple shots on different stuff. You can also notice there's a meter down at the bottom that goes up. But it slowly goes down depending on how much time there is between each shot. So you gotta try to go quick and rack up your points. It's a bit difficult to do a lot of these multi shots here, but you can notice that the cards on the left-hand side, that's your player's hit points, so you have 100 right there. But you can shoot everything in the game. It's pretty cool. In order to get some stuff, you have to jump on tables, just because it's a little bit difficult to walk near. But everything about this game is in English, which is kind of nice. This is one of those games that was ported and brought to Japan as far as the Japanese selection goes.
That beat deserved worse.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of games that were released here in Japan as part of the Japan Select games. Those are the games that were really popular, I guess, and
This way, boys!
yeah, this is one of them.
Help me put down these dogs.
Speed up!
Come on! Help us, senor!
Well, you can see it takes sometimes takes multiple shots here to kill the enemy. Another thing, it doesn't tell you exactly.
You are as good as you claim.
It doesn't.
You have often spoken of Sanchez, your enemy's ally. I am told he is hiding nearby. I know you must answer your need for vengeance, compadre, but I ask you to keep an ear to the wind and an eye to the Lord for the people of San Coia. I pray that if we are not strong enough to put down the murdering dog general, you will return.
So yeah, as far as changing out weapons, it doesn't really tell you, but on the D-pad, by pressing left and right, you can change out your weapons. You have a regular gun, you have a knife, you have a long-range weapon, like a rifle, and your shotgun. So, but let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, you're just ready to go outside now, and that's the end of the stage. And yeah, then it'll show you all your different points that tallied up at the end of each one. And like I said, sometimes at the beginning of a different stage, they'll have a chance where you can actually play a game of poker. And if you do win, you can play multiple times and keep betting. But if you lose, then you lose all your stuff. So. And here, just press up and go on to our next stage. If you have a good selection of weapons, you can choose a different weapon here, but since it's still in the early stages, you can just choose your weapons that you originally start out with right here. And it'll eventually start to tell you, like, if you use a knife and you get up really close to the players, you can do some serious damage, or the enemies, by using a knife or using fire bombs, using different kinds of weapons. You can get on a killing spree or kind of like a rampage. But yeah, anytime you die, you have to go back to the loading screen, and it takes some time. Yeah, here's a chance to play some poker. But yeah. Let's see.
Surprise, surprise.
As you can see there, 60%. So you can play it again if you want to, and if you want to quit out, you can. I'll just quit out of this. That's kind of fun. By zooming in, you press the left trigger here.
You're not welcome here. Tell Sanchez someone's looking for her.
He's over here!
But it is a fun game, you know. And like I said, if you're into FPS games, then you'll probably enjoy this one a lot.
You in hell, son!
Funny how the guy's just falling around.
This guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not talking as much as I should. Now, the game itself, like I said, it's for the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory. There are some things so you have to learn on your own, as far as like the different weapons, how to change them out, and how to duck,
New York City.
things like that. But it's not bad. Let's see if we can change it out. Nah, I guess I don't have my knife right now. So we'll just go in blazing like this. But it is a fun game, and if you're into these kind of games, I would totally recommend trying to hunt this one down and pick it up, as it's a lot of fun, and, you know,
Mash you up in my butter churner.
for some people out there, yeah, there may be a few who have never played this one before, but just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a look at what Dead Man's Hand looks like here for the Xbox, and yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.
Hey, who's that?
That's where we die. Let's go to get a little bit too cocky there. But unfortunately, like as you can see here, with the loading screen, you got to come back to this. So this is kind of the bum deal. And I believe it'll start at the beginning of the stage. But yeah, nonetheless, it's kind of fun to mess around with.